Guitar buddies, that was the Portishead Classic Glory Box. And before we go on to the electric guitar, I'm going to take a look at playing it on an acoustic. So for this, I've taken it down a semitone to D minor. So we're playing so the chord sequence is D minor. So it's open D, 2, 3, 1. I'm using my little finger on the B string, so my third finger is ready to put a C in the bass. So it's just D minor over C. So I'm putting 3 on the A string. And then I'm swapping my second and third fingers around onto the second fret of the A string and the second fret of the G string. So I've now got D minor over B. And then leave my little finger where it is, and then I can play a B flat major 7. Okay, so that's 1 on A, 3, 2, 3, 1. And a B flat major 7 is exactly the same chord as D minor over B flat. So you've got this descending bass line over a D minor chord. D, C, B flat, B natural, sorry, B flat. Okay, very much like the Beatles' While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Alright, so that's the 4 chords in the song. Another nice thing you could do with this is to play it So what I was doing there was playing the same chords but adding the string line. Okay, so I was playing D minor, just finger style, and then picking the A note. Then on the next chord, I'm kind of emphasising the D on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then, so we've got got that C in the bass, so I'm picking, and then I'm picking the F on 1 on the E string. So we've got and then I'm playing 2 on the A string, 3, 2, 3 and 5 on the G, B and E strings. Then just playing single notes, F to G, so 5, 1, 3, and then that B flat major 7 chord. Kind of emphasising that D note on 3. And then I just pick the D, G and D strings to sort of fill in that gap. So you put that all together and you've got okay, so next we'll move on to the electric guitar. For the first guitar part, I'm playing a D sharp minor, just letting that sustain, and then in the kind of chorus sections, I'm playing okay, so I'm playing a D sharp, A sharp, D sharp, so 6, 8, 8 on the A, D and G strings, and on that last note, just putting a little dip on the bar. Then just playing that same thing 2 frets down, so you've now got C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. And then here we've got C natural, F sharp and C. Again with that little dip, so I'm playing 3, 4, 5. And then B, F sharp, B. So then and just putting that D sharp minor chord back in. Okay, so next we'll take a look at the guitar that plays over that. On the second guitar, I'm playing a sequence of bends. So over the first chord, I'm playing an A sharp and a G sharp. So I'm playing 11 on the B string and bending a tone up on G sharp on 13 on the G string. And then I just play the same thing but 2 frets down. So I'm now going to 9 and 11. And then 7 and 9. And then F and bending from D sharp on 6 and 8. So you just go, yeah, but with the bends. Now the second time, instead of going down, I go up. So I'm going. So I'm playing the first one the same, and then moving it up 2 frets to a C. And then 1 more fret to a C sharp, so 14 and 16, and 2 more frets to a D sharp, 16, so 16 and 18. Okay, so that's the second guitar part. Next we'll take a look at the solo. I've got a wah-wah pedal for the solo, and I'm using the D sharp minor pentatonic scale. I'm playing. So I'm starting on C sharp, on 14 on the B string, and then bend and release on the G sharp on 13 on the G string. Then F sharp, D sharp, 11 to 13 on G and D. Then back to 13 on the G string, another bend on the G sharp, 11, 13. So F sharp, D sharp, and then back to F sharp on 11. Okay, and then the next phrase, I'm just bending that G sharp on 13 and also at the same time hitting that C sharp on 14 on the B string, and then just repicking those notes individually. And then again with a classic kind of bluesy lick. Just play F sharp, G sharp, 11, 13, a little pull. Back to 11. D sharp, C sharp, D sharp. 13, 11, 13. And then a quick, snappy kind of F sharp, D sharp, C sharp, 11, 13, 11 on the G and D strings. And then we've got... So similar to what we were playing earlier on the kind of choruses, but with an extra note at the start. So I'm doing those double stop bends again. I'm starting on a C sharp. So I'm bending I'm playing 14 on the B string and bending from 16. So bending B to C sharp and playing C sharp on top. So then going down like we did before, 11 and 13 with that bend. Then 9 and 11, then 7 and 8, and 6 and 8. And then releasing that. Oh. So releasing that note on 8, down to D sharp, C sharp, D sharp. Okay, and then taking that D sharp, F sharp, bending on the G sharp, 8, 7, 9, and back to 9. And then we just kind of got, just going down, playing around 6, 4, and 6. Okay. So we've got D sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. And ending it there. Okay, it's a great solo. And next we'll take a look at the bass. I start with a D sharp, and then a D sharp. So I'm playing 6 on A, and 8 on G. To a C sharp, and then a C sharp. So 4 and 6. Then a C natural on 3 and 5, all on the A and G strings. Then a B, and I play a second B, but so I'm ready to get back to that D sharp. I play it here, so I go down to 2 from here. Don't have to do that, it just makes it easy. So playing 7, then repeat. Alright, and that's your bass part. So, thanks for watching, buddies. Cheers.